Okay, let's start. So feet parallel. Just taking a moment to relax, to arrive, for the body to sink down with the gravity. Soft knees, slightly tucking the tailbone in, top of the head connected to the sky, and the awareness resting in the dantian. From here we start swinging from side to side. Relaxing the shoulders and the arms. Letting the movement come from the pelvis. And slowly letting the movement come to a stop. And placing one hand on the dantian, the other one supporting from behind. Bringing the awareness to the lower belly. Just taking a few breaths into the belly, feeling its movement, the movement of the hand. Touch of the hand behind with the lower back. And the space between the two hands, any sensation or flow or warmth or vibration. Just breathing to the lower belly. Arriving more and more. Just like slowly everybody's arriving to our class. And then gently we start by tucking the tailbone in and releasing. Opening, softening the connection between the spine and the pelvis. Making space between the lower vertebrae. Bringing movement and breath to the lower back. And the hands are just touching, supporting, but the movement is coming from within, from the tailbone. One more time, tucking the tailbone in and releasing the arms and the hands. We bring the hands together and we'll do the circles. Relaxing the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists. Inhale and exhale. Opening the chest and relaxing. And the awareness moving inside the body, along with the hands up to the top of the head and then sinking down to the bottom of the pelvis. Up and down, together with the breath. And the good thing about having a routine for a practice, especially for the warm-up, that it takes us immediately into this state, because the body already knows this place of relaxation, of quiet, of presence. Three more times. And last time. And release. And from here we turn, rotate the arms in a spiral out, opening the chest, and release forward. Gentle squeeze in the arms, in and again. Inhale, open, exhale, relax your spine. Inhale, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Hold. 2. Relax. One more time. Open. And come back to standing. And the last part of the warm-up, we do the 3 parts. So first connecting to the ground, sinking down, and then expanding from the chest in all directions, hands go forward and back, and then turning the fingers, going up, touching the sky on your toes, looking slightly forward on the ground for balance. Gentle stretch in the spine and come down, back to the ground. And from the tailbone, releasing your torso forward and down. And relaxing the shoulders, the arms, the neck, the face. Long spine. Gentle stretch in the back part of the legs. And then tuck the tailbone back in and start rolling back up. Vertebra after vertebra. Very good. And again. All the cells of the body sinking down into the ground, into the earth. And And then expanding in all directions, like your skin is becoming wider, more expansive, and then coming back. Turning the fingers and going up, as if all the cells of the body are floating like clouds, very light, upwards. And then sinking down back to the ground, feet on the ground, and releasing your torso.
Just breathing and relaxing. And then soft knees, tucking the tailbone in, start rolling back up.
Very good. Standing position. Like at the end, just in the non-doing practice. And then we do the movement one more time, the sequence. 1, 2, and try to do it from this place of non-doing. It's just happening. 1, 2, like we are the space in which the movement is happening. Back, turn, up, long spine, back down to the ground. And release the torso forward and down.
Just breathing and relaxing. And tuck the tailbone in and start rolling back up.
Okay, and feel your body already kind of open, spacious, and with some flow or energy. Let's do a few movements of gathering chi, opening, just to feel how the movement can happen by itself. There's no one doing or moving, there's just movement. Just like the breath is happening by itself, opening and releasing. There's no one who has to inhale and then exhale. It's just happening naturally. One more time. Okay, very good. Very nice. And shake, relax. Okay, so we'll use the same flow to do a Kuan Yin standing Qigong. And trying to feel this sense of non-doer, non-doing. Your body already knows the forms and you can watch me, so we can just relax. Starting from Zong Tian, feet on the ground, the top of the head connected to the sky, awareness resting in the Dan Tien. All just pointers that help us go into this non-doing. And then the Zong Tien. Ready? Inhale. Blow. opening, and awareness sinking inside down to the belly, to the dantian. Feel your ground, the feet connected to the earth. And first movement. Ready? Beginning. 1, 2, 1, 2. We are the space of awareness, just being aware of the movement happening. Just like a light that is shining on an object, and the body and the movement, the sensations are this object in this moment. And the space also is like an object for this awareness, even more subtle than space. And the breath. Very good. 3 more times. 1, 2, 3, and back to standing. Stay connected, feel the energy and the space, and shift. Tilt your body, and second movement. 1, 2. And let the breath and the flow just happen. As if you are just a guest, an observer in this movement, in this practice. You're the guest of honor, but still just a guest. Feeling, observing, being, enjoying. Rocking from side to side, relaxing more and more. And the arms can float by themselves, going up higher. 1, 2. 1, 2. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And higher, opening the sides of the rib cage, of the lungs. 1, stretch and relax. Even this stretch is happening by itself. The body knows. The nervous system already has this movement. we just allow this stretch to happen. 1, 2, down into the ground, and again up. 3 more times. 1, 2, 3, and then we start to make the movement smaller and smaller. Shoulder height. 1, 2, 1, 2. And smaller, sideways. Just playing with the energy. Let the energy move you instead of you moving the energy. And smaller, as if it's gathering in the pelvis, in the dantian, in the belly. And just a small movement, playing with it. Until it settles. Third movement, ready? 1, 2, bend the elbows and bounce and come back. Releasing. Just breathing, just being. Fourth movement, ready? Open and push. And relax, bring the hands back and push again. And begin. Three more times. 1, 2, 3, and drop the hands and relax. Next movement, number 5. 1, 2, and 3. Open, expansion. Relax the shoulders, tuck the tailbone in, relax the elbows, the arms, the neck and face. Even in this more active posture, there's actually nobody doing anything. It's just the body responding to different conditions and positions in space. No extra effort is needed. The breath is happening just like everything else by itself. Okay, good. And then we continue, opening the arms to the sides and relaxing. Letting the arms rest for a moment. And we continue. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, your spine. From the tailbone up to the top of the head, is twirling around the axis. Relax the shoulders. Maybe the muscles are doing some work here, but there is still no doer, nobody doing it. Just the movement of the body. 3 more times. 1, 2, 3, and finish to your right side. And then next. 1 and 2. And continue. 1, 2, 1, 2. Relaxing into the movement, as if the movement and the flow and the energy are like a river flowing by itself. And we just enjoy this magnificent show and flow. Not knowing if we are on the stage or in the audience, inside or outside, or everywhere. 3 more times. 1, 2, 3, and the hands go down. Relax back to non-doing standing position. Next movement, leaning forward. Relaxing the wrists and the fingers. Very good. Let the fingers really fall down. Yes. So you're not even the doing of any relaxing, you just let it happen. And then we come back to standing and continue. Open and begin. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just shaking and relaxing. Let your pelvis also shake a little bit and drop down with the knees. 1, 2, 1, 2. 3 more times. 1, 2, and 3. Hold. And from here we continue. Good. Opening. Left on top of right. And 1, 2, 1, 2. Relaxing, and then expansion. the same rhythm that flows throughout the practice is also here. Inhale and exhale, relaxation and expansion. Okay, 3 more times. 1, 2, 3, and open. She returns to the Dantian. Feeling this space between the hands and the belly, this energy or warmth or flow, and the breath in the belly. And then with the index finger, we connect and point into the Dantian. Breathing, and then change to the middle finger and connect even deeper, sinking in, breathing to the belly, and then shake a little bit, and we go to the closing movement. 1, 2, inhale, exhale. Just enjoying these ripples of the movement and the breath. Like a baby in the womb, floating in this warmth, in this space. One more time, open and relax. Just standing back in the non-doing position. Relaxing your face, your neck, your shoulders. Tucking the tailbone slightly in. Okay, very good. And then shake a little bit, relax. Good. So the non-doing is kind of creeping into our movement practice. Let's do the sitting form. Feet on the ground, spine is long, sitting on the front edge of the chair. Just take a moment to relax in the sitting position. Feel the body and the flow and the breath and the space. We place the hands one on top of the other, connecting the thumbs. And awakening the soul, sitting form, together. First movement. Forward, open, and begin. 1, 2, 1, 2, Inhale, expansion. Exhale, relax. Again, the movement is happening by itself. Your body already knows. We are not needed for this flow and movement. So we can be like guests enjoying this show. Anytime we can go back to the breath and just ride it and watch it. 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. Open and feet on the ground. Fingertips come together and relax. Relax the arms and continue up. Relax the shoulders, the elbows, the arms. Just breathing, opening. Receiving and giving with every breath. And then we continue. Ready? Going up, opening, and elbows to the sides. Long fingers, open the palms. Big chest, letting the breath expand. The chest open. And then, next movement. Ready? Elbows close together and open. Feet and hands. As if the sky now is pouring into the body, into the belly. The infinite pouring into the finite. Space into the form. Next, we put the feet on the ground and push up, holding the heavens grounded on earth. Another posture of non-doing, just letting this flow between the heaven and the earth happen by itself. Very good. And then we continue, turning the hands into the lotus flower posture. We can imagine a stream of light coming from the sky, pouring into the hands, into the chest and heart, into the body. Breathing and relaxing. Next movement, we go upwards and down, placing the hands, the lotus flower on the top of the head, imagining a stream of light from the sky through the center line of the body, through the spine, down into the center of the earth. An infinite flow. Again, we don't have to do anything. Just allow this flow, this breath, this relaxation. Everything is happening by itself. And then we go upwards, connect, and down. Return to the origin. Resting in this non-doing, resting in ourselves, in this space of awareness, of being, of bliss, of peace. Resting in this rest. Good. Okay, and then we release the hands. And we do the Zoom Tien to conclude. Inhale, blow, opening, Awareness resting in the dantian. We can release the hands, just sit for a moment. Enjoy this moment, this breath, stillness, the flow. Okay, and shake a little bit, relax. And just feel the presence in this moment. Feel your body, the brightness or the light of the awareness, this aliveness. And then slowly we can move to standing. Okay, good. So we'll do a few moments of standing. Feet parallel, more or less shoulder width. Relaxing the arms, letting some space between the arms and the body. Fingers pointing down, tucking the tailbone slightly in, and the top of the head connected to the sky. Soft knees and awareness in the dantian. And letting the body drop with the gravity. So really not doing anything. Breath is happening by itself. The floor, the earth is supporting the body. Holding its weight. We can let go even of trying to control the thoughts if they come or if they go. It's all just happening by itself. And seen by something which we cannot name and which is what we are. Drop more and more into that. Like a very deep rest. You can imagine the body like a bamboo, hollow bamboo, just standing upright, and pure light flowing from the sky through this bamboo, down like a stream, going down into the earth, into the ground, an infinite stream of light, of energy, of life, pouring from the sky into the earth. Soft knees, tuck the tailbone in, and relax. Once you feel this energy, this flow, we can let the hands float upwards, creating the circle, embracing this space, this light. round arms and elbows, relaxed shoulders, soft knees, tucking the tailbone in, just like before. And not doing anything, just relaxing. Allowing some small, tiny movements if they want to come in the body. Like it's balancing itself between the left and the right, between the front and the back, without us needing to do anything. And we drop the arms to the sides of the body, like before, staying connected, keeping the structure of this hollow bamboo, like a channel for this light, for this stream of soft light. Relaxing the face, the eyes, the jaw, your neck and shoulders. Feeling your breath happening by itself. And we'll kind of ride this breath with the movement of opening, gathering chi. So together, letting the arms expand and open. And again, open. As if all the cells of the body expand and merge with the space, with the universe, with the chi. And then pour down into the ground, into the earth, into the body. Three more times. One more time. Yes, and relax. And just shake a little bit. Find some movement in your body. And we bring the hands together. We place the Lao Gong centers, the palms on the eyes. As if we are breathing, drinking chi from the hands into the eyes. Letting the eyes relax and rest backwards. Breathing this chi even into the brain, in the upper space of the skull, and the back space of the skull. Letting the brain relax. And then massaging the forehead, and the eyes and the face. Cheekbones and the temples. the jaw, sides of the nose, and the ears. And then the scalp. Down to the neck, massaging your neck. And the shoulder blades. And wherever you feel some tightness, you can focus there a little bit more, longer, but gently. Just enjoying this touch. And then, when you're ready, tapping. And brushing down. Good, very good. The interesting thing is the more we relax and do less, the more flow and energy and abundance comes. So let's put one hand on the chest, the other on the belly. We'll take a deep inhale and let the sigh sound come out. Inhale. Ah. 3 times. And again, inhale. Ah. One more. Ah. Okay. Good. All right. Good to see everybody. Thank you for joining and see you next week. Bye-bye.